Tides builds, Vlad's Mage Slayer.
Yeah. No more Meme Hammer.
Shard Blink. No. That's lost. Nobody builds into Meme Hammer anymore.
That's sad.
It's just a bad build-up. Like, it requires Kaya. It's super expensive. This is like 3,000 gold item that's you build from Kaya. So
it's very upsetting. I miss it. Meme Hammer rush, hit towers, Tide job, just plonk himself in front of objectives. No longer going to be the way. Now everybody's buying the Mage Slayer, the new meme item.
It's meme everything Slayer. But the meme item. This item is still good. How many are we going to have in this game? There's potential. One coming out on one on Slark, most definitely. We've seen Mars pick it up. Vlad's Mage Slayer, Blink Dagger on Mars. Maybe one on Pango. Works well with your Swashbuckle. One on Tide, so 3, maybe 4.
Okay. I guess Tide is the one to buy one on the Radiant. And Tide and Bat, watching Kami walk by. He's going to come up the staircase, and a terrible surprise awaiting for him. A good flame break, but he's got to pounce, and Kami's out of there. Tusk couldn't quite get in on top of him fast enough, so it looks like both of the top bounty runes there for Submarine.
The battle begins.
I don't know, something about Slark level 1, it always feels nice to hit him. One of the like weaker heroes.
It's like your damage is full. When you see that red bar go down, you're like, yes, I'm doing the big hits on him. It's like when you hit Skarath Mage, you know, he's got no armor. You know your damage isn't being mitigated by anything.
Dealing pure damage with every single right click.
Pretty much, yeah. Wind Ranger up against the Pango in this mid lane. We'll see how well young G can do up against the power shot spam and the ranged right clicks, which definitely can be painful. Bat Rider and Tide up at top. Chen and Slark. Again, this is kind of the weaker lane that could suffer a little bit. Getting pushed around and Anchor Smash Kami already. But he's got to get what he can. Every last hit matters. And down the bottom lane.
This is going to be pretty painful for Slark. Not getting any CS under the tower either, so oof, misses everything. Sitting at 0 after first creep wave. Still 0.
Ooh. Yeah, that's got to hurt. Did he get that one? Yep.
He got it.
1 and 1. Maybe some more denies coming. I do like that move we saw bottom, though, with the Mars and Snapfire. Snap moves forward to guard the small camp. Make sure there's no aggression back onto the Snap with the Mars bodyguarding and holding hands. Now they drag the wave all the way back close to their tier 1, so Luna's a little more afraid of playing forward. And Tusk, he can struggle to trade hits here against a ranged hero. Lil just
They got level 2 faster. Okay, playing aggressive in this top lane, getting some essence shift stacks. Well, not too bad. Divine Favor onto Slark, increasing his region, giving him tons of armor. Plus 12. This is like, why? Like, where's this number coming from?
Down at bottom, King. Oh, the Scatter Blast. Damage in from lane's not enough. Tag team out from the Tusk and the turnaround with a loosened beam. Oh, Lays may be in trouble. Gets back with the heals. Will survive. A tightrope act in that bottom lane, though. Very close to death from on both sides.
Lays doesn't have much HP to work with. Is bringing Bracer, bringing one healing salve onto Courier. But a little surprised that there is no Lil Shredder on Lil. This is the original guy who's like, it fits his name. We've seen Snapfires putting multiple points in Lil Shredder because this ability scales well early on. Slark.
Alright, doing a decent job up here. Stacking up the essence shift and using that stick. It's a great success. And maybe the idea here is, like you said in the draft, right? Slark's job is to not really look at Wind Ranger. He's looking at all the other heroes, Luna in particular. And then the Snap and the Mars, they're like, we need Magic Burst for the Wind Ranger, right?
Yeah, I think the big part of this top lane is that Till the End found Harpy Stormcrafter. So, Chain Lightning, this is just insane amount of damage. Slark gets to level 3, will have point in Dark Pact, and he bought Orb of Venom, so he still wants to fight it out.
Oh yeah, thinking back to what you said, right? He hit level 2 first because Chen was not leeching experience, whereas the Bat and the Tide were both sharing for the full duration of the lane. So there's that kind of little disparity between the Chen and the Slark. Gets Slark into a good spot now, so well done by the Chen overall. Still lagging behind in the last hits, 14 and 6 on the Slark, but Tidehunter's being bullied as well. So things balance themselves out kind of in the end. Two big winners though, looks like Windranger and Luna doing very well for themselves. A 6 CS lead from that mid lane. As the Tidehunter going on a bit of a wander, dragging waves around, anchor smashing the Slark, but might be in a bit of danger
in trouble.
now. Pounced, unleashed
He's
upon.
dead.
Tidehunter gonna give that first stack of the game to Kami. It looks like just one more hit will do the trick. And this Tidehunter delaying his death and making them work for it. But Kami in this lane, which should be a bit of a pain, all down a bottom lane. Hello, King, scatter blasted, Lil with a lot of magic burst. And really putting the pressure here onto Yellow Submarine. As Team Klee victorious in both side lanes, it feels like.
Chen stabilizes this lane. Like, he fed him so many tangos, Divine Favor, extra regen for Slark, giving him armor, and also Harpy Stormcrafter. Remember when Harpy Stormcrafter, or it was the other Harpy that had like this scouting capability? Everybody was buying Helm of the Dominator.
Yeah.
Some insane like vision. It's like, okay, I'm gonna plant this. You can't play Dota.
Yeah, that was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in Dota 2. And yeah, we've
Yeah, we had some weird stuff added to the game.
we've had Iron Talon and Mango Tree and stuff like that, you know.
I miss Mango Tree. I miss Iron
I
Talon as well.
I do, honestly.
LC Jungle Iron Talon. There was one in like every second game. There was one guy who wanted to play Jungle Legion Commander.
Yeah. And then Eternal Envy was like, yeah, Iron Talon and Quelling Blade is actually optimal. This is how you farm faster, guys. You get both of them.
And then Anti-Mage with Iron Talon, Battle Fury, and Quelling Blade.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. How did you used to make... You could buy Quelling Blade, right? Before it was a neutral item? You could build it. Because
Iron Talon? Yeah, you mean Iron Talon, right?
I meant Iron Talon, sorry. Poor Man's Shield was stout plus 2 slippers.
It was, I think, Ring of Protection plus Iron Talon plus something else.
Plus recipe. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nutty. You could just buy it. Got it. Anyway, into the modern day. A couple of years in the future, here we are. Tide against Slark, pouncing back and forth. They've pushed the Tide away so Kami can return to some free farming times in that top lane. Net worth-wise, slight leads out there from Luna and Windranger, a couple of hundred ahead of their counterparts. Tide still quite a bit behind.
A big one is Windranger. Your race does have double damage, focus fire. Young G, like, if he misuses any of the abilities, Windranger is going to run him down. She doesn't care about your Rolling Thunder either, and starting to put some pressure onto tower. Already down to, what, like 60% HP? Playing very aggressive.
I mean, this DD, this focus fire, could open things up if she makes a rotation. Like, the line is already drawn by Pango. As soon as she goes into the fog, Pango is making the call. Windranger's missing. She could literally be anywhere on the map right now. Fortunately, she does come back, shows herself. As 7 minutes is about to hit, Lil with the Ancient Drag to secure his Wisdom Rune, and Rue gets the opposing side. We haven't really had too much effort coming into this mid lane, right? No rune guarding, no real pressure onto either of these mid laners, just leaving them to their own devices. So I'm kind of expecting to see the mid laners start to move out into the side lanes, but like you pointed out, Windranger has had a pretty free run on this mid tier 1.
Doesn't need
Pango
any
doesn't
help.
Wanna...
Chen jungling for now, leaving some solo XP for Slark, who just hit level 6, 7.5 minutes into the game. That's pretty good.
Snowball bottom. Lay's still alive. Young G dead, though, as a raise destroys him.
I think you need to go jungle. If you see Windranger with DD as Bango, you need to go to jungle. Lil Shredder, 1 point in it.
Rue going for the solo kill here. Stacking up the napalm. Chen dodges the power shot, but burning alive to this Firefly. And one more hit. The cookie. Is that bought enough time? No. Sticky napalm's there to finish the job, but Lil's going to fall immediately after this DD Windranger. 3-1. All kills centered around this middle lane, and a Raze having a great game.
Yeah, this is how we
Young G.
used to see him play.
Young G went down for this bottom room, but it's Tusk with a haste. Okay, I thought Windranger was going to connect on this, but she's decided mana pool not large enough to come and join.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gold for me.
And Tidehunter, yeah, just not laning anymore, right?
Made a new lane for himself, stealing some area from Chen, where Chen would like to be, and get some levels, get some gold. Young G thinking about going on to Tide, who is level 6, no point in Ravage yet, does have one available if he wants to put it in.
Body blocks, body blocks. Slark wants another stack. Tidehunter, I think he's just accepting his fate. Does he even use stick? He does use stick just to buy another second and a half of life before falling flat on his face. It's a lot of effort though. 4 heroes up top, you lose mid-tier 1. Luna's still free farming. That's a kind of an odd game for Klee here. Waiting for their timings around this Snap and Mars to get off the ground.
Waiting for Slark to pick up his Diffusal Blade, which is going to be pretty soon. Just Robe of the Magi away. Has enough for the recipe. Continues to farm up. No mana, but let's see if they might pressure him. How many stacks is there for Tidehunter? Only 1. He's already prepping for it.
And Tusk getting him a little bit of experience bottom lane, get to level 6. A bit of calm here for everybody. No one looking to play too aggressively. Might see that smoke from Snapfire. Pair up with the Pango and the Mars. Get their teamfight ultis rolling at long last. I say that, I thought Snap was doing a little better than this. Still level 4 on Lil.
Yeah, only involved in one of those kills, which he didn't even get the XP for. But Mars is high level, almost level 8, building into Vlad's. Double Bracer. Phase Boots, a lot of survivability coming out from Mars. Mid-range is going to be the huge issue. Erase, off to a great start, 2 kills, has almost Maelstrom finished up. Needs another 900 gold, so that's going to be like 12, 13-minute Maelstrom power treads.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be insane. I don't see who's going to withstand that when Wind Ranger picks her target. Just going to get zapped down by the Maelstroms. And Tusk has cracked level 6, getting some good gold in there. He's like a third of the way towards the blink. I really was expecting a move to come out. Bat and Tide, the first ones to really step forward. Look at the Chen. Boot him out of the top jungle. Decent
nice
flame break.
break.
Push him back into the grass with Tide, but another good little tornado there from the Wild Wing. Pango's responding. Tide and Bat splitting.
Tide is buying time. That's exactly what he's doing. That's going to take them a while to get the kill on him. Gets bounced onto high ground. They will need to use Arena even. Okay. He's fine with this trade.
Well, Tide is just such a funny hero, man. Does he Ravage TP here? Can you?
They might not even get the kill on him.
Does he just walk away?
12 magic 1 charges.
Meanwhile,
okay,
Lil's
Slark
dying.
just showed up. Okay.
Alright. Alright. Sometimes, man, Dota 2 just tickles me the wrong way. Like, I don't know why watching Tide do that is so hilarious, but it just is. And poor Lil did hit level 6 before dying down bottom. But look at King, back into the jungle. Big ancient stack ready and waiting. Should have Luna crack top of the net worth in a matter of seconds. There it is. Ahead of the Slark and the Wind Ranger now.
Yeah, a lot of problems that they need to address on Klee. First, this Tidehunter, who's like unkillable with no items whatsoever until Slark shows up. They just don't have enough. Big timing for them will be Diffusal Blade, double Diffusal Blade, and Mage Slayer on Slark. So expect them to take a fight. Both teams have night vision. Slark usually wants to fight during the night, become much more active, but there's also Luna.
Yeah,
the
Luna
thing
blessing.
is, between these two, Slark wants to take fight at 15 minutes. Luna needs a couple of extra minutes because she wants her Manta style. Might want to have the shard, also without a BKB. But she might join some of the fights, but it's not as active as Slark.
Yeah, it's going to be down to the other ones. Play into the Tide, play into Ravage. Slark. You might feel something coming here, realizing that Tide turned around a little bit too quickly there. I don't trust this big watermelon in my lane. Comes back to jungle. He does have the Snap and the Chen nearby to protect him. Batrider and Wind Ranger. Well, Bat Smoke has dissipated. Wind Ranger's still hidden, but pops the Illusion Rune and might show herself now. It looks like Klee are going to try and defend this. They're bringing numbers up top. And Yellow Submarine not committing, understanding fully. Slark's not really a hero that can jump in and kill. They'll go into the back lines instead, have a bit of a poke there. Say hi, how you doing, Chen? What's up, Snapfire? Run back through the jungle. Yeah.
They are tanky. Gotta be careful about this mech. Hand of God on Chen. Pango. Diffusal Blade ready. Slark needs another 600 gold. And nighttime for his vision.
Tusky, cheeky fella.
He really is. Gets XP rune and getting closer to his Blink Dagger. Tusk has a position 5. You don't need items. And there it is. 14 minutes. Gets Blink Dagger before Batrider.
That's pretty damn good. Luna still tucked away behind them. They've got a lane ward there. Tier 1 still standing. Plenty of coverage for her. Kind of interesting moves there. You know, Yellow Submarine is sweep top. They make Klee respond, make them afraid. Move down through mid, down to bottom, protect the Luna, kind of preempting any kind of move. You see the line drawn there, right? This is Klee, this is Kami saying, hey, this top jungle, it's nighttime, it's not very safe up here, but if we can play bottom, potential, I can come through Twin Gate.
This is a team that kind of abuses Twin Gates. They love to go through it multiple times, get a kill bottom, go through the gates, pressure the top part of the map. And there it is. Mage Slayer completed on Slark. Needs to have his courier delivered, and a big kill.
Yeah, without expending any ultis, right? Just blow up the bat.
Which they will turn into towers. Slark can go through the gates, as we said, reconnect with the rest of the team.
The strength of the Chen. Army up front. Little shredder. And even before the catapult arrives, kill off that tier 1. And Tusk sat behind the Wind Ranger, ready to protect her with the snowball at a moment's notice. Might even make a play on this. Pango. Shackle shot doesn't connect properly, but a good walrus punch and snowball gets the pick off. Look at the TPs coming in, though. Lil with a cookie. Catches Wind Ranger. Pounces coming from Kami with the kisses over the top. Erase in trouble. Massive kill here for Klee.
Both mid laners dying. This combo is super powerful. Anybody dies. Tag team is maxed out. Plus Wind Ranger, ulti, focus fire. You just disappear. Every single shot procs tag team. Maelstrom procs. It's a difficult one for Pango to defend himself against it. They might need to, you know, get some early shard on Slark so that he can hide people who get focus fired. Slark is in a good spot. Like, this is supposed to be not as good lane for him as it was, but Kami keeping things up with Luna.
Yeah, got some kills, got some stacks. Hasn't really been bothered too much. Now able to play with the rest of his team. And again, not too many expended ultis there. They're using them piecemeal, one by one. So Kiss is used, Hand of God used, but they still have Arena and Rolling Thunder to get back into this mid lane. Kami snowballed upon, Young G with a roll, Mars being focused, gonna get the Arena down, trapping 3 inside.
Ravage
still up. I don't know if they can keep on fighting though. They crash onto the Batrider now, but this, Ice Shards blocking the Rolling Thunder and the Ravage coming through quickly. Kami got off the Dark Pact, Lucent Beam to stop him in his tracks, another stun, the Shackle Shot, a mini one,
nice
the Hurricane
Hurricane.
dragged back, but in comes the Tusk, second Hurricane to drag him closer to Lil, but in jumps the lassoing Batrider. The follow through and staggered initiation from Yellow Submarine will get them a bonus with Chen trapped in another igloo.
Yeah, there's so much damage coming out from Erase. He stands there and right-clicks people. Vlad's Aura, tag team, Lunar's Blessing during nighttime, so Luna doesn't even need to be there. It's global. Having Spark of Courage. I think he has like 300 damage, plus tag team. Did Tusk pick up tag team damage? He did not. He went for Walrus Punch stun on level 10. That's also fine. But, you know, if you want to invest more into damage, you might think you're tanky, but you die instantly, as we've seen on Lace. Doesn't get any of the spells off. Arena, but that's pretty much it. And Tidehunter, he's not gonna die. They need to poke. They need to reset multiple times on Klee. It's maybe they want to go in with the Arena Snapfire Kisses, kill one target, Slark resets. Definitely will need that Aghanim Scepter for a reset. And then Pango, multiple swashbuckles, burn their mana. Nice try, but doesn't get it connected. Still gonna die for it.
Yeah, the Tusk of the Tide. Force the Mac out of the Chen. They got tons of stuns here. Mars misses his spear. Snowball back across. Kisses landing into the arena. Rolling Thunder trying to focus onto this Wind Ranger and Tide Hunter, but a raise. Sidestepping, dodging to get out of the way. Tide moved in on by Kami. A shark in the water. Let's get the kill and a good jump spear. Looking at this Wind Ranger. Another one there for Klee.
Big kills. Massive kills. Luna is not there. She's trying to farm up her BKB. King has it on the courier right now, but yeah, they need to stick together, and they're also using this downtime of no Ravage.
Lasso is a good one though on this Pango. Swashbuckle very short. Not able to click quick enough. As King comes in and clears out Young G. Yeah, that top lane fight, in a pub game, that Chen is saying, congrats, you got me. You know, diving deep for a Chen, pops a couple of heals, and his team swarms around him. Yeah, the Submarine not afraid to keep this oppression going, though. Aggressive onto the Chen once more. Sticky Napalm. The slows there, allowing King to open up. And now Kami, he's walked into a dangerous spot here. Slark gets into the invis, hides away and shuffles out of danger, pouncing further to the
Luna
north.
has night vision.
And they've got Blink on this Batrider to close the gap on him. This is interesting.
They do have so much damage. You pop that tag team, burning inside the Firefly, block him off with the shard. He needs that Aghanim Scepter desperately. So 1 pounds for aggressive play, and then needs to jump out of the trouble.
Yeah, maybe Slark thinking that the rest of his team is going to follow up there. Went pretty hard into the middle of the Yellow Submarine army. Gives even more time for this 15k net worth Luna to get up and running. Plenty of farm top, can push into tier 2. Radiant side, Luna Lacoste again in his top lane.
And it's always blue Luna, did you notice that?
Yeah, oh my god, you're right. Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah, you're right. It is always blue. What? Why?
Blue carry players for some reason.
Are they always just in slot 1? Like, I'm carry,
Yeah,
I'm slot 1.
I'm 1, I'm position 1, slot 1.
Oh my goodness. Who's rolling up? The Pango is. They're on the Tide. Oh, he's pretty tanky,
Zero
this
mana.
fella. Dead, though. No Ravage or nothing.
Radiant are scanning.
Loses his mana so quickly. 1 swashbuckle, a couple of right clicks from Slark. If you're not full mana, you're not going to have enough for Ravage. Even has extra 150 mana from Fated Brooch.
These games just feel like such a foregone conclusion. 10k lead 20 minutes in. 4 staff up now on the Tusk. Plenty of mobility to keep that Luna alive, up and running in fight.
Klee has one issue. They don't have BKB piercing abilities, so they will need to reset. Erase has his BKB on courier. Luna already has one. And they're buying BKBs. I see Rue also queuing up one on Batrider. Wants to scale till the end. Needs to run away. They might catch him.
Yeah, they've got the lasso there. Chen down for 30. When is it time to do the Roshmanen?
Might be a good time right now. They do have all the green dots available except lasso. More than enough damage. They have sustain. Yeah, Klee will need to forfeit this Rosh. Wait for another round of items. Get BKBs of their own so they can stand their ground and fight.
That's an interesting line drawn by the blue player.
Bottom?
Bottom lane?
What if they go through the twin gates and push the top lane instead? He's steeping top. There we go.
He's coming for it.
For the guys who didn't watch us yesterday, there's something about Blue Luna player wanting to put on Radiant side, wanting to push the top lane constantly. It's just like, bottom, no thank you.
Goodness gracious me. Oh, that's good stuff. Well, Luna needs more items, more farm. There's the Aghanim Scepter on the Slark that you were talking about, so more ways to get in and out, play this guerrilla tactics style. They do need to poke and prod, force BKBs, force win runs to look for that second round of fighting where they can actually get some damage in. Right now, just sat outside their bases, Klee. Let the smoke from Yellow Submarine come to them. Try and fight around better terrain and objectives. Sit on a high ground and see what comes. Need to put someone up in a crow's nest with a telescope. Because the Slark, he's been jumped on. Oh, into the ulti, hides away. Tries to fight back with the Mars Arena. A raise with his BKB running out of it. Snowball buys a bit of time. Luna's in with the Eclipse as well. The Mars dropping low. They're going to look to finish him off. And they get the Chen as well. Now Pango blown up and killed. Snapfire in trouble as they dive past tier 3s. There's no buybacks here on Team Klee. Just a Slark alive now as Lil's found past his tier 4s. Finished off by King. This is like a lane of racks, if not more.
This is lane of racks plus another one on top. Probably they used everything. They didn't even get a kill on Tusk. Good Ravage placement. They heavily committed, but yeah, maybe they just go for the end. Let's see. There's still Aegis available. Let's see how they approach it. All the buildings around tier 4 towers already gone, but they're gonna play it safe. Butterfly completed on King.
Just got to make sure this top lane dies so you don't have to come back again and again and again. It's not going to happen. They clear mid. You can't get the job done top. So I have to back up even though you're holding Aegis. Full respect for Team Klee.
They want to smoke. Get something done while Ravage is down. BKBs as well, but they're coming back up in 10 seconds on both cores. That's the huge issue. They can't touch them during BKB.
Yeah. Shiny golden gods.
I'll take that.
Tusk looking to break smoke from atop his high ground spire. There's a courier over at that secret shop on the Radiant side, but it looks like it's tucked away enough to hide from this smoke.
They know something is up. You can see King drawing on a minimap. The line where they're coming from. Rue already on the high ground. No Ravage for 40, so could be a good time to take a fight.
Tide just gonna walk into them, say hello with his face. Gives the vision a bit of space here for Luna to come in and get the damage on the Slark. Very low, but the Arena now giving protection onto Kami, who moves onto the Tusk. But Luna with his glaives bouncing and surrounding forces the Slark out of there. Shackle shots onto this Snapfire and Chen, and the Eclipse
GG.
blasting into them. Kami just calls GG. He says it's enough. We can't do it. You're too strong. This Luna hero, out of this world.
This is not a good sign. Going for game 3. He doesn't even die. I can understand why they feel like they don't have enough damage, so sure, but yeah, calling GG instantly disconnecting is definitely not a good sign. Coming out from